Everybody, welcome back. So today we're doing an installment, the first installment in a series of plays that I really like offensively. Plays that I think are very simple. I think they're great reads for beginners or more advanced players. I'm ranked in the top 5,000 players. I have a pretty damn good record, but I'm just here to show y'all some easy reads, and show you some things I run in my own offense. So the play we're looking at today is gun tray Y flex, fade smash right here. Boop. And we're going to start by showing the read that I like to go against, the read that I'm looking for against a variety of mainstream defenses. And then we're going to move into random looks, and I'm just going to read it for y'all in real time. So here it is. We're starting off in this, and then we're going against, I think, nickel 335, then cover 3 cloud with a spy. So let's get into it. This is the normal set for the play, but I do make two hot route changes, which are these right here. I put Christian Kirk on a drag, and I put square on a drag, and I put your running back R1 on an out to the left, so they mesh. I do this because if your opponent's in something like cover 2 man, that mesh will cause either square or R1 to pop open, because circle and triangle probably won't be open if they are in a man set. So the progression of the read, the way I like read it in real time, every play, is gonna be circle to triangle to the crossing routes. I'm gonna be really honest. I almost never look at X. He could pop open sometimes, but again, I'm pretty much never looking at him. So yeah, circle to triangle to the crossing routes, square and R1. I'm just reading the middle flat defender. If he runs with Christian Kirk, I'm going to hit R1. If he runs with Kenyon Drake, I'm going to hit square. Pretty simple. So we're going to look at this. We're going to see which zones we can exploit if they're in this specific defense. So let's get into it. For the first play, I'm off circle and I'm off triangle. I throw it to R1, make him tackle me, and we take 4 yards. That's pretty much always going to be the read out of this, I think. I would say. A zone you can probably hit, and it depends on who your opponent's using, is a circle right here. You can just get a little 10-yard gain. I'm pointing my left stick down there to make sure I don't throw that ball into the safety. So just hit it in that soft zone right there. Again, if your opponent's using a linebacker, it probably won't be there. Another possible change you can make is send Christian Kirk. This is for if you know they're in this cover 3. You can sit Christian Kirk on a slant or even an in instead of the drag, and it can create a kind of like rub with the outside backer over Larry Fitzgerald, and you'll see. We'll see if I get the look right here. Hopefully I do. So they kind of mesh, he walls, and you can hit that on the sideline sometimes. You have to be really careful with that, I'm not going to lie to you. In cover 3. That's a dangerous ball to throw. So that's pretty much what we're looking at here. I'll do a real-time read one time for you. I'm off circle, I'm off triangle, and then we're to R1. And we take 6, 7 yards. I'm going to do it one more time because I messed up my progression. I'm off circle, I am off triangle, waiting for R1, throw it, and get a couple. I'm gonna do it one more time because we actually can hit Larry. I think we could have hit him last play, so we're gonna wait a little longer for it. I'm off circle, waiting. Oh, I'm off it. Cause did you see that time how that guy 28, he's backing up. That's gonna be a pick. You know what I mean? So that is against cover 3 cloud, which I play against a lot in ranked games. I don't know about y'all. It's a good look. We're getting right back into it on offense, and on defense, we will be going against Tampa 2. I also see this a lot. The really nice thing is this is a outstanding read if they're in Tampa. So we'll look at this. It's very cake. Um, the problems that occur out of this are if he's using either this middle linebacker next to Bobby Wagner or the safety over D-Hop, it's just not going to be there. And so it probably won't be there, even though it should be. You might get it a couple times. And that's all you need, that can change a game. But the absolute best part of it is if they're in Tampa, because of Larry Fitzgerald's route. It is gorgeous against this play. It has saved my life. Like, seriously, Tampa can tear you up offensively. Or at least it can really stop me. And so we're going to look at this. We're going to put in circles covered. We're going to wait for him to pass that corner, and we're going to hit it right over his head on the sideline. Just like we did against cover 3, except it's a much clearer and prettier window now. So we'll look at that again. He's sitting. Safety's backing up, and we hit it. It's just very clear, very easy read. So I'll go through my progression. We're going to pretend D-Hop is covered because it's just too easy. So we're off circle. We're actually going to get off triangle just because I wanted to show y'all how the crossers look against Tampa. Because you got to realize that you can't settle for the mesh every time, You can't. Over here, it is going to get you some yards. I just died, but it will get you some yards, So let's look at it again. We're going to hit square because Bobby Wagner's backing way up. We'll get a first down there. But depending on who is getting usered, you're going to have somebody opening against Tampa, which is very nice. So you have circle, you have triangle right here. That's a great read, great ball against Tampa. So just be on the lookout for that. Yes. So now we're going to move into cover 4. Yeah. It's another play you're going to see a lot. So we'll get into it. This is actually cover 4. This is a press cover 4 look. So yeah, let's get into it. Off circle. We're gonna hit R1 there. That's just what I like. You could have Larry, like really sneakily have Larry. You're probably not gonna have D-Hop. It's a really tight squeeze in there. Off circle, you can probably hit him right there if he is in cover 4. You really might have it, but if he does use it, it could be a pick. So just be aware. Like right here, boom, boom. Let's go score. You know what I mean? So that's really nice. And we'll just pretend triangle's covered this time. Off circle, off triangle, reading the crossers, and R1 comes wide open. You can see why, or you can see why I made that read. And yeah. So cover. If it's a 2 safety look, you're really looking for D-Hop to Larry. If they're not in cover 3, you will probably have one of the deep routes. Like, in all seriousness. I'm off circle, but I am on triangle. We throw it. Let's go. Let's get to the end zone. You know what I mean? And if for some reason that isn't open, you have the crossers, Off circle, off triangle, it's covered. Boom, R1. Let's go. Let's go get 10 yards, 15 yards. Alright, and that is that. So let's call timeout, and let's move into real-time looks. Like, just what it looks like when I'm running it real-time against a random opponent. So right here, we're going to go formation. We're going to go nickel. I don't want to play against double A gap right now, so we're going to go specifically into 3-3-5. We're going to hit X, and then we're going to hit L1 to run against a random defense. Because that way I'm not seeing the same thing every time. They're changing the play every time, over and over, which is nice. So I'm off circle. I don't like triangle. I like R1. And let's go get 10 yards there. Very easy. Just simple read. Pre-snap here, I really like D-Hop. We'll see though. I'm off D-Hop, I'm off triangle. We hit R1 again. I'm going to try and think. In order of the routes I hit the most here, I would say it's Larry Fitzgerald, followed by Kenyon Drake, followed by D-Hop, followed by Christian Kirk. I would say I hit triangle the most, followed by R1. Anyways, I do like circle here, and I will hit it. Triangle also looked open though. Moving on. Next read. Sorry, this isn't a voiceover. I'm doing this all in real time. So here we go again. I don't like circle. I don't like triangle, but I do like R1. We'll take 9 yards every play. I will never complain about that. It's the way it is sometimes. I like circle, kind of. Don't really like triangle. Get popped, but we also get 6 yards. So, live with that. Press man. I'm thinking maybe D-hop. But if a blitz comes, I'm thinking the crossing routes. I do like circle. I'm going to throw it right behind that rotation. Against a human, that could be a pick, so just be wary. But, I mean, when they rotate, gotta make them pay. They can't just rotate over and over. Obviously, that's a look for circle. But next time I get that, I think I will hit triangle, hit fits for you, just so you can see that. I'm not lying to y'all, like that really is an applicable read on the play. I was late there, but that was open. That's probably a pick against a human. Moving on. Don't like circle. Waiting on R1 to come open. Nice. But that is the read. And it happens sometimes, you know. That's my first incompletion, so we'll live with that. I like circle, and I really like triangle, so there's the read that I was talking about. Cover 2 is a big mistake against this. That's the moral of the story. Everything else, you know, you'll live with as a defensive coordinator. Cover 3 is fine. Like, you're not going to get torched. Cover 4 is pretty good. Cover 3 is the best. Definitely. Easily the best. I'm off circle. Triangle is there for a second, but I'll just throw R1. See if he can make a couple people miss and get a first, which he does. I think that's going to wrap it up for the first video. We're going to run it one more time. I'm thinking a cover 2, cover 4 look here. Off circle, but we will throw to triangle right in that little gap. And that will wrap up the first segment of me going over plays I like. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all find this useful. And here it is. Here's the play. And yep, that's the video. This is Ian Scores, and I will catch y'all next time.